Okay, in the United Arab Emirates, you can be fined for using a dirty car. Using a dirty car can get you a fine. If you go to Italy, Venice, and you feed a penguin, you can get fined or get arrested. Today we are going to explore some of the dumbest laws around the world that can get you a fine or get you arrested. Let's jump in. Singapore.
Did you know that these are banned in Singapore?
Okay.
But don't arrest me just yet. Back then,
Back
it was
in the
fine and dandy
1980s.
to chew gums. However, people were
that's
sticking
bad.
chewed gums everywhere. On the floor, in keyholes, under the tables and chairs. On the worst days, vandals would stick chewed gums on train doors, causing a malfunction that brings the whole train system to a halt. The cost of removing these stuck gums were chewing up on the public coffers. Finally, in 1992, the government decided that chewing gums are not worth the $150,000 per year of cleaning fees, and certainly not worth the public transport disruptions. Thus, a new restriction against chewing gums was passed. But the biggest misconception about this law is that chewing gums are not actually banned. It's the sales of chewing gums that's banned. So if you can't live without gums, feel free to bring along some on your visit to Singapore. But please, dispose.
Okay, that's good. Upon my research, I found out that there are some medical exceptions, like the dentist can prescribe a nicotine gum. Yes, for that one, it's not illegal. But for recreational chewing, it's illegal. And that's the penalties can reach about 100,000 Singaporean dollars. That's a lot.
May receive a fine of 500 dirham for having a dirty car in Dubai. According to Dubai municipality, if you park dirty car in public space and leave it unwashed for a long time, then municipal inspector will stick a notice on the vehicle's windshield. If the owner of the vehicle does not contact the municipality to pay the fine, then the vehicle will be sold by auction. So Habibi, enjoy clean car ride and save.
Have you or a friend ever had a pet pig? And let's say, for instance, you wanted to name that pig Napoleon. Well, in France, it's actually illegal to name a pig Napoleon. This law adds a touch of humor and curiosity to any pig-related activities or events. Possible theory, the law prohibiting the naming of pigs as Napoleon in France may, more than likely yes, be rooted in the historical significance of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon, of course, was a prominent French military and political leader, and his name carries a great deal of historical and cultural weight in France. The law may have been acted to preserve the respect and dignity associated with his name, preventing any potential mockery or trivialization by associating his name with pigs. This law serves as a light-hearted reminder.
So the French law has protections against president or national figures. So you can't name your pig Napoleon.
Three of the craziest German driving laws, and the last one is insane. Now, the first crazy law that you can actually get fined for is running out of gas. That's because this is considered an avoidable negligence. You can get fined up to 70 euros, and it's even illegal to walk alongside the highway to get gas. Now, the second crazy law in Germany is that you can actually never pass anybody on the right. We honestly need this here in the United States too, because it also relates to those left lane campers, which are super annoying. Because if you are not actively passing somebody, you have to move over to the right lane, otherwise it's illegal. And finally, the third crazy law is that it is illegal for you to wash your own car at your own house. Now, this is because runoffs of oil,
Come on, like the car I bought with my own money, everything, like I can't wash it at home, it's illegal. Man, that's so painful, man. It's so painful, to be honest.
or fuels, and even chemicals from your soap can run into the groundwater, which the government does not want happening. I think you pretty much have to go to a car washing business that has already managed all of its drains to prevent any runoff.
It's illegal to feed pigeons in Venice. Picture this. You're enjoying a romantic vacation in Venice, tossing breadcrumbs to cute pigeons in St. Mark's Square. Suddenly, police approach and hand you a €500 fine. This law was introduced in 2008 after officials realized something alarming. Pigeon droppings were literally eating away at Venice's ancient marble buildings and priceless statues. The acid in their waste destroys centuries-old architecture that can never be replaced. Most tourists have no idea this harmless act is actually illegal, They're just trying to create a magical
So they're
moment with the
dropping
birds.
destroyed
In Greece,
statues,
wearing high
okay?
heels is banned, and this is not a joke. Imagine this: you're
Okay,
getting
in
ready
Greece,
for a
you
walk
can't
out,
wear
and
high
you're wearing
heels.
your best dress, your
Like,
favorite
why would you
food,
wear
and
high
suddenly you
heels
find
to
out that
the-
some places are off limits. Not because the guard is in a bad mood, but because in Greece it's literally forbidden to walk in heels. And yes, it's true.
Oh, okay,
We're
this
talking
one
about
understood.
ancient monuments.
This one
At first,
understood.
it might seem odd. Why should it matter what shoes you wear? But the issue is that heels leave tiny cracks in stone that's thousands of years old. One careless step, and the mark is permanent. For a tourist, it's nothing. For heritage, it's irreversible damage. That's why the rule is
okay.
no clicking heels on ancient marble. To
So
many
it just
visitors,
brings
strange,
a
and
pressure on
most
the
countries,
ground.
he thinks twice about
That's what
choosing
I understand.
museums or historical sites.
This
But in
one
Greece,
understood.
every ancient site is more than just a monument. It's a piece of living history. The goal is to preserve every slab, every stone, every detail, so that people 100 years from now can still see them as they are today. And yes, it's not just heels. Food and drinks are also banned at archaeological sites to prevent litter and stains. Everything is done for one reason: to protect the heritage. Greece guards its monuments so they can stand for centuries more.
Oh, okay, so that's understood. So wearing high heel can crack big ancient stones and stuff. So all you need to do is just wear a flat shoes. Only flat shoes are allowed.
These are Spain's unspoken rules. There are certain social rules in Spain that nobody explains. You just slowly realize them after living here. One, don't eat while walking. In the US, it's normal to grab food and keep moving. In Spain, people usually stop, sit down, and actually eat.
That's true,
Second,
that's
you
true.
greet everyone when you walk into a place.
So you should
In the
greet
US, you
everyone.
usually just walk in.
That's
In
good.
Spain, people say hola when entering a shop,
Hola.
cafe, or small store. Not doing it feels surprisingly rude. Third, you don't need a tip for everything. In
You
the
don't need a
US,
tip for
tipping is
anything.
expected for
Okay.
almost every service. In Spain, it's much more optional. People might leave a little extra at a restaurant or cafe, but it's not required. Service is already included, so tipping is just a small gesture, not an obligation.
Did you know in Switzerland
understood.
it's actually illegal to only own one guinea pig? Let's talk about it,
What?
shall we?
So you should
In their
own
natural
at
habitat
least
in the wild,
2
guinea pigs are actually herd
Wow,
animals, and they
that's
communicate frequently
interesting.
with each other
Let's
with
see.
sounds and
Let's
body
see why.
movements. Studies show that guinea pigs that have a companion exhibit a lot less stress. That's why if you're going to have a guinea pig at all in Switzerland, you have to have at least 2, because it's seen as a form of animal cruelty to keep a guinea pig by itself isolated in a
okay.
cage. And since you have to get 2 guinea pigs, you might want to get guinea pigs of the same sex because they do indeed get busy.
So guys, you should own at least 2 guinea pigs in Switzerland if you want to have one.
You can get fined up to $675 if you swear in some public areas or parts
What?
of Queensland. In Australia, you can get fined up to $275 if you feed
Yeah,
pigeons
just
in some
like
parts of
Italy.
Sydney. So just don't do it. In Australia, you can get fined up to $114 if you leave your car
Wait.
windows down or car unlocked and you're more than 3 meters away. In Australia, you can get fined up to $349 if you honk your horn for anything other than the fact that you want to warn someone that it's danger or they're in danger. Even if you want to say hi, you'll get fined. So just don't honk your horn. In Australia, you can get fined up to $133 if your bicycle that you're riding doesn't have a bell, even if you don't use it.
Be law for you. Dreaming of building the ultimate sandcastle in Spain? You might want to reconsider that.
Okay,
In
Spain.
certain parts of Spain, like Benidorm and Tenerife,
Sandcastles.
it's illegal to build
Sandcastles
sandcastles on the
is
beach
just
without a permit.
a castle made out
Fines
of
can reach
sand.
up to
Yeah.
€150 for unauthorized sand structures, so if you're
Okay.
planning a beach day, check the local regulations first.
It is illegal to wear
Okay, so
camouflage in the
you can't
Caribbean.
wear camouflage.
So in countries such as Antigua, Dominica, Grenada,
Only for the
Jamaica,
military,
camouflage
guys.
is technically
Only for the
considered to be
military.
strictly for the military or law enforcement uniform. So the print cannot be worn in public by anyone who is not in active
Oh, okay,
military
well understood.
or active
So
law
if you
enforcement.
want to wear it, it's not allowed, please. It's illegal to wear it. You can get fined or detained. Okay, guys, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more.